Good morning, everybody. Bit of a croaky old throat, sorry about that. August the 5th, just a little update just to let you know where I'm going. The pond looking good, the fish are happy. Water's still a little bit on the green side, but the fish are happy. I'm happy, that's the main thing. So get rid of that, it's just water in the grass. Very happy with this week's events. Strawberries are coming well, as you know, and everything's growing on. The potatoes are ready to be harvested, but there we go. So it's got to a stage where the fry are coming on well. I'll show you them in a minute, and I've got some from Davey, the Black Country bloke. They're coming on strong. They're about 3 to 4 inches long. I'll show you in a bit. And I've also got some from Tony, Farm or Koi. Now, if I just turn, you'll see the tanks have now been moved to their redundancy area for the forthcoming winter. They're finished with, got no more fry coming, don't want any more fry. But if people need a home for hospital tanks or whatever, they're there for emergencies. So basically, my main pond is coming on nicely. Like I say, it's still a little bit on the green side. Completely, let's move the level out of the way. Completely revamped the bog filter, crystal clear. So had to do a little bit of trimming. UV's running, filters running. So still ain't sorted out the electrics, but I'll get round to that. Now, I'll come back to that in a minute. The update will be about what's in the plan for the next few months, I should imagine. The fry, bloody sun, the fry. These are Davies, coming on strong. Quite a few black ones in there, quite a few orange ones, yellow ones, but they're taking the 1mm pellets now. Quite a few left in there. Out of the 400, I think I've probably got, I don't know, 50, 60 in there. But they're doing well. They did eat a few of their siblings. Found a couple with missing heads and missing tails, but there we go. I don't think there's anything left in there cannibalistic, so that they can chew on. That's those in there. Round here is where I had Tony's fry. All now redundant. Done well this tank. Got very hot. The pH in it went sky high, 10, 11 when it was in that heat wave. And they say pH is a killer. Well, Tony's fry, they're tough little buggers because they've all survived. And they're in here. Probably can't see them, but they're all in here dashing about. Obviously, you can't see the black ones, but they're in here having a whale of a time. Just eating, shitting, and growing, which is what they do. I've had a harvest off the tomatoes. They are beautiful, so full of flavour. The flavour probably comes from the koi shit that I've put on there, but there we go. Now the big update that I've done is I decided when the tanks have become redundant and housing all my crap for the time being till next year, I decided to build another pond, which I have got up and running. Got it up and running. I've got the water in it only to about just over a third, maybe a little bit, a quarter, just to get everything to settle, because it's all timber. It's double timbered, double ply, OSB board, 25mm OSB board with insulation in between, insulation on the inside before the liner went on. And we've got a drain off cock just down here to keep everything happy for when I want to do water changes. Now, the big surprise for me is I wanted to go with a bigger window, and the cost, poor old pensioner Bob, wow, that was well out of my sky limits. But Facebook Marketplace, look at that bad boy. When I got it, it was covered in crap, absolutely covered. The poor fella lost all his fish, lost his heart in the game, and decided to sell all his stuff. Well, I snapped these windows up. 50 quid for this window. 50 quid. 1200 by 700. But, oh, blimey, it's bloody heavy. So I'm going to have to get somebody around to help me install it when I get round to it. I'm in no rush at the moment, but it's cleaned up really well. I took my time over it, cleaned it up, cut my thumb a few times on the Stanley blades, but there we go. But the added bonus is there was a piece of glass that came with it. This is 690 by 790, and it's for sale. So if anybody's interested in this piece of glass, send me a message and we'll do a deal. It's no good to me. I was thinking about putting another piece of glass in there, but all that extra hard work when the pond is up and running and it's all mature, I don't think so. One of the main other things that I've done is mucking about, sorting things out. Come round the back, we've even got strawberries, tomatoes, like I say, been picked. Filter box that I've got from a family member is up and running, and it's running nicely. Now, I did lose a fish, unfortunately. I've had a little bit of Alperex in the water for a couple of days, and everything seems fine. They're feeding well, but I decided to do a homemade moving bed. I can't afford all these moving beds that people are doing, so I had spare tubs left over, and as you can see, it is moving quite nicely. So I've been running a while. I don't seem to have any problems with it, but I do have them. This is what I like, is if I move that, pull it back, I can increase the water flow. If I push it forward, I can slow the water flow down. So, little invention of mine. I don't know if anybody else has done that, but let me know. But it's working. Very happy. We've got no dead spots whatsoever. Everything's tickety-booing. Going nicely. There we go. So, potatoes are going to be harvested over the next day or so. Oh, let's move the old bucket out the way, rubbish bin. so I don't trip over. Potatoes are going to be harvested. They follow the sun, that's why they've split. Old tomato there that was a little bit rotten to come off the vine. Come round here, this is the side of the pond. Don't know what this plant is, but it's gone crazy. That one has never really grown. That one died and has come back again. The grass, water grass. And, oh look, the guys haven't been up today to get their Cheerios. So there we go. There's your Cheerios back, boys. You can have them. So that's the state of the affairs with me at the moment. So everything's going well. Just cut the grass. Just gonna have a cup of tea. Go and get the grandkids and enjoy the rest of the day. If you would like to smash that button, thumbs up, like, subscribe, whatever it is you do. I'm getting quite a few views. I'm up to 55 subscribers now, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I could do with a few more if you would. So without further ado, it will be a firm adios from me, Bob, the Pensioner Koi Man. Bye bye.